Yo, what's up, guys? Terrell here on Terrell Game Vlogs. Pretty much, as you can see from the title of this video, this is pretty much going to be about Funimation. Now, I find this ironic and kind of interesting that this Funimation just released its December release schedule, and I find this hilarious considering I think Uber Blackman and Margarita Z did videos based around how Funimation's only sticking to ecchi and is not doing what it's known for doing, which honestly, you watch Uber Blackman's video just to know that this nigga's mad at Funimation for being ecchi, and then you get to see the point by going to watch Margarita Z's response. You know, ignorance and hilarity, factual shit. I don't give a fuck how old YouTube gets or whatever. I'm still gonna make that joke. It's like Margarita Z is like the factual point of Uber Blackman, and then Uber Blackman is just kind of there for bullshit comedy. No, I'm just fucking with it. Cool. But the whole point was that, Funimation's only been licensing ecchi shows, and they haven't really been sticking to the roots, which I do have 2 points with that, because I do agree with that logic that they have been licensing a shit ton of ecchi or fan servicey shows. I agree with that point that they have been licensing too much. But I have 2 basic reasonings behind it. It doesn't completely justify, but it explains some of it at least. The first thing is that anime in recent years have been geared more towards ecchi than they used to be. I mean, we have ecchi series coming out every season, and it's not just one. It's 3 or 4 of them. So anime in general has been geared towards ecchi a lot more in recent years. So that's part of it. The other reason is because they're still competing with other companies to touch shows, and Funimation has to go a little bit through extra hoops because everything that Funimation gets, they dub. Whereas, some companies don't just straight dub everything. The best example I would make is that Sentai has been essentially taking almost all the seasonal shows. A lot of the good ones, too. A lot of the ones I would like to have dubs on them. And that doesn't leave that much else for everyone else. And it isn't like they're just competing. It's not like Sentai's the only person they're competing with. I would say they're the main competitor. I mean, you have Viz, who rarely but occasionally grabs some seasonal shows. NIS, same kind of thing. We have those a little bit people, but it's mainly Sentai that's been taking a lot of shit. So, for the sake of this, that's probably the part of the reason why. Is that they first have to find a show that they think is good, and they think it's good enough to dub, on top of filtering through everything that Sentai hasn't grabbed, which is essentially whatever's left over. I really do hope they get the Hunter x Hunter anime, but we'll see. It's either going to be Funimation or Viz that gets that show. That or Sket Dance, but that's me putting too much faith in that series again. But I would hope that would get that. But anyways, what this video is about is I'm going to go through the list of shit. Pretty much everything that you can pre-order from Funimation from now to December, and you tell me how much of this shit is ecchi and how much of this shit you want. Cause I swear to God, the December list made this so hard. I was just kind of I want to throw all my money at fucking Funimation at the internet screen, and Funimation isn't giving me this shit any quicker. Cause Jesus Christ, there's a lot of fucking things coming out. So I'm gonna go through this list, and you tell me if this is way too much ecchi or not enough ecchi or what. And tell me what you're looking forward to in the comment section below. So let's get started. I'm really only going to cover, it's not that long of a list, so let's just go through it. Area the Scarlet Amo. I have no idea what that is. Athena. Baka and Test Season 2, which I know is an ecchi, so yeah, but I think it's just a complete collection, because I think that season's already come out already. Black Lagoon Blu-ray, which I'm totally getting. It's the first 2 seasons, anime classics. It's only $32. C, Control of Money of Soul and Possibility. And I don't know why Cat Plated Cuties is on here. This shit came out in May. I don't know. Maybe it's a re-release. Maybe they sold out. I don't know. I don't know how well it sold for them. Certain Magical Index. They have Part 1 and Part 2 coming out between now and December. Which I think is an ecchi. I'm not sure. Dead Man Wonderland is coming out. I think that comes out next month in October. Fafner, the series, and then the movie's coming out. Gare Zero's coming out. Heaven's Lost Property Season 2 is coming out, which I know is an ecchi. I never really got into the show. Anyone who's into Heaven's Lost Property, please tell me what the appeal is, because a lot of people like it. I heard it was funny. I know Beat Up watched, I think, the first season. I know he said it was funny, but nothing really appealing I saw from that. Hellsing, the classic, the original Hellsing anime, and then Hellsing Ultimate is coming out. The original anime is $35, I think. No, it's not even that. It's no, it's $26. I'm sorry. The original Hellsing series is like $26. Hellsing Ultimate, they have like volumes 1 through 4, and then 5 through 8, and they're both like, I think one of them is $41, the other one's like $38. No, one's $35 and one's $41, because I guess volumes 5 through 8, there are newer episodes on that. Since I think Hellsing Ultimate is released by like episode and not by like a complete series, because I think there's 2 more OVAs we still need. And I heard there's some limited edition stuff with that too, which is fucking awesome. Is This a Zombie finally has like a new release date, which is pretty much the beginning of December, and I've had that shit pre-order ever since the pre-order for that show came out, so not a big deal, but that is an ecchi in itself too. Kaleido Star Season 2 plus the OVA, Save Edition, King of Thorn, Level E. I'm curious because I watched Level E on Crunchyroll. I'm still shocked that actually is getting a dub and a Blu-ray release. It's not a bad series. I just wasn't that interested into it. But I know Yokorama liked it. So is anyone actually getting Level E on Blu-ray, DVD and Blu-ray? I thought it was okay. I mean, it's very weird. And then I think it's from Togashi. I think it's Togashi who did Level E. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think that's Togashi. I might be wrong on that. I think it's the same manga as Yu Yu Hakusho, I believe. Anyways, Lion Barrels of Iron is coming out. Mass Effect. Is anyone gonna buy that? Not the game. Like I think it's like a movie or some shit, animated movie. One Piece Collection 8 is coming out later this month, which is the rest of season 3, minus 206 because obviously the season 4 stuff. And speaking of season 4, One Piece season 4 part 2, and we recently just got the release date for One Piece season 4 part 3. That comes out in December. You know what that means? That means by the end of the year we will have got to get to the introduction of Frankie, and the Luffy versus Usopp fight will be in December. So I am pre-ordering the fuck out of that shit. I'm so ready. This next thing I've already pre-ordered too. Sengoku Basara, the Samurai Kings, the movie, The Last Party, DVD Blu-ray. Shit's like $20. I think that comes out in November. I'm getting that. Serial Experience Lane. Don't know what that is, but I've heard of it, but I haven't really fucked with it. Sergeant Frog DVD Season 3 collection. I've never really got into the Sergeant Frog series, but you know, Shakugan no Shana, what is it, Shakugan no Shana, the movie, the OVAs, and season 2 Blu-ray, limited edition, and then just normal edition. So a lot of Shakugan no Shana. Soul Eater Complete Collection. They finally have a complete collection for the Soul Eater anime. I know a lot of people don't like that fucking ending, but now you can get the entire series at once for like $45. They have a Blu-ray. Yeah, they have a Blu-ray and then they have a DVD version. I'm waiting for them to do that for FMA's Brotherhood so I can just get that all at once. So that's that. Steins Gate Part 1 and Part 2. Part 2 is coming out in December. Part 1 I think comes out, was it this month or next month? I forget. Strike Witches, another ecchi. And then this shit that I know Beto lost his shit on Facebook about. They got the Tenchi Muyo movies coming out, the Tenchi Muyo original OVA series, which if people don't know what that is, that's actually Ryo-Oki. You know how they had like that Ryo-Oki DVD collection that came out earlier this year? That's only like the last half of the OVA series. If you get this collection, this includes every because the thing about Tenchi Muyo is that Tenchi Muyo's original start wasn't as like a normal release. It was actually like OVAs when it first came out. So, if you get this OVA collection, you're getting the beginning of the series, including everything. Because technically, Tenchi Muyo Ryo-Oki is the beginning of the series. But they don't call it that. They call it Ryo-Oki, and they call this the OVA series, which is what it really is. It's kind of confusing. So, that's coming out. I know Tenchi Universe is coming out in October. I got that on pre-order. The OVA series is coming out into December. Tenchi Universe Complete is coming out. Tenchi in Tokyo and Tenchi Universe Complete series are both coming out. And his last thing is Tower Daruga Save Edition. Most of these are not even ecchis or like fan service shows. And a lot of these are popular franchises people have been wanting to get into. Because, you know, Damon Wonderland gained a fan base over Adult Swim. One Piece is fucking One Piece. One Piece motherfucking One Piece. Tenchi Muyo is a classic. Hellsing Ultimate people want it because it's badass as fuck. They have their ecchis, and some of these ecchis I'm still getting, like fucking... I'm getting Is This a Zombie? I love Season 1 of Is This a Zombie? Or Korei Wild Zombie Desuka. Kevin Lankini's already on. You know, people who want to rebuy Soul Eater as like a full collection have been waiting for that. I think they're doing this for the damn... because of the holiday season, but Jesus Christ. The whole point of this entire video is just that there's a lot of shit coming out, and this is just Funimation. I'm not even talking about how I pre-ordered Yumineko When They Cry for fucking NIS. Both seasons, mind you. I mean, both parts of the entire series, which one comes out in November, one comes out in December. And then I got Mayo Chiki that comes out next month. On top of Dead or Alive 5 and fucking Pirate Warriors that come out later this month. And then fucking Pokemon, the Pokemon dub, the first of the black and white dub is coming out in November. The Durarara box is coming out in fucking October. Pokemon Black and White 2. There's a lot of shit, man. There's a lot of shit. But just I'm focusing strictly on Funimation right now because this in itself is a lot of shit for like the next, next 3 months. Next 3 to 4 months. I guess you would say 3.5 because today's the 15th. But Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. This is a lot of shit. My fucking God. My fucking God. Yeah. So, do you guys believe that whole thing with Funimation licensing? I mean, I agree with it. They have been licensing a lot of ecchi shit. I just don't think I have my reasonings for why that is a part of it. And two, it's not as ridiculous as people think it is because you got all this shit here. And Level E, I know people. I don't know. Level E had like a decent fan base when it first came out, like as a seasonal anime, which was like a year and a half. I don't know. It came out a while ago actually. But anyways, tell me what you guys are gonna get. I'll probably leave a link in the description for this little result thing where it shows all the pre-orders you can get between now and fucking December, and let me know if you're pre-ordering what and what you're getting. One Piece, motherfucker, One Piece. So this has been the Voss Game from your boy Terrell, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.